Welcome back. So, guess who's recording at the last minute again? Yep, got it in one. I can't even remember what I'm doing. Why is the thing showing up? I thought I'd already dropped off the feathers. I want a better look for my robes as well. This one's... place feathers? No, I must have got some more. Huh. Fairy zigzags. Can I talk to Madre de Dios? No. Where was I up to? Was I about to go and rescue Lorenzo, or did I have something else to do first? I did that tomb, didn't I? Oh yes, by the way, the tomb over here, the one that I said I'd unlocked, I went to Uplay and it turns out that I hadn't. So, do I have it now? Or I had unlocked it, but I hadn't downloaded it because Uplay is Uplay. So that's why it's showing up on the map now. So, do you know what? I think I'll go and do this first. Yes, get it out of the way. I do like the Uplay system, actually. I know a lot of people are pissing and moaning about it, but that's mostly because they've gotten so used to using Steam. The thing is, those people pissing and moaning about Uplay don't remember how much everybody despised Steam when it first arrived. It was absolutely detested by everybody. It wasn't until... It took them about 5 years to get to the point where people actually wanted to have anything to do with it, if not longer. And there's still some bugs now that infuriate people. So the problem people have with Uplay is just that it's new, and the fact that you have to load it as well as Steam. Now that is a real pain in the ass. That is stupid. Ubisoft, if you ever listen to this, what you should do is allow people to play the Steam version of their games without having to log into Uplay, then choose when to synchronize them. Kind of like what you can do with the PlayStation 3, you know, with the trophies. You choose when you synchronize them up with the internet and stuff. Let us decide. You know, but beyond that, the Uplay stuff, the Uplay specific things, which you get regardless of you of the version of the game you get, it's a nice little touch. It's something that actually gives people a genuine incentive to get legitimate versions of their games rather than getting the Thingybob one, because it's not on the disc. You have to actually download it from the Uplay servers, and the only way you can do that is by having a valid one. Of course, you can get third-party hacks or that kind of thing, but still, it's an organic way of encouraging and rewarding people for getting the stuff. Then you get all your Uplay points, and you know. Anyway, Venice, 1296. I was raised in a small house by the Venetian lagoon, within sight of the rough, foam-capped waves of the sea. When I was barely old enough to walk, I became a sailor. Ooh, navigating the Atlantic first as an apprentice, and then while carrying cargo for my father's patron, Messer Marco Polo. It was a good life. Ish. Can I... Do I have to climb over that? Up there maybe? Ish. Okay. What's this? What is this? While running to wall jump. Aha, it's that one. And then go, Ish. And, splat. Ish. What am I talking about? I don't know. Ashore. One day, while ashore in the harbour looking for work, I fell in love. She was barely 20, but when I looked into her eyes, the whole world was reflected back, clearer and brighter than the sun. After that, I still went to sea, but my heart remained on land with the girl who had become my wife, and our young son. To be honest, in this day and age, 20 wasn't young. 20 was getting on a bit, you know? Birthright. One afternoon that summer, Messer Polo called me into his study. My father was already there, beside an older man, dressed in a strange, hooded cape, foreshadowing, watching us. At that moment, everything about my life changed. My father told me that he was an assassin. Removing his ring, he showed me a strange marking on his finger, explaining that our family came from an ancient order that protected and defended mankind. He paused, and then, when I didn't speak, Messer Polo stepped forward. He told me that the stranger in the hood would teach me, and in return I would carry him across the Mediterranean to Spain. And so began my apprenticeship with Dante Alighieri, one that was to destroy every bit of happiness I would ever have. Dun dun dun! Yeesh. Dun dun dick! Oh look, they are doing it again! Oh, this is a timed one, isn't it? Yeesh. I have to go get it within a... Yeesh. I will make it! None... Are you freaking kidding me? Are you fucking me in the dick right now? Seriously? Stupid game. Jumped the wrong way. Right, now then. Let's try that again. Come here, you. Thankfully, after the first time, it doesn't show you again, which is nice. So, they learned some things, at least, but they still have a long way to go before they have it perfect. Alright, go right this time. Thank you. And I meant literally go to the right. Not just the correct way, but actually to the right itself. To the left, to the right, jump up and down and something, something. Alright, I'll activate that. Just gotta do that thing again. Blah, 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 blah. Thank you. Now then, let's read this. A mentor. In preparation for our voyage, Messer Alighieri met with me repeatedly. At first, our meetings were about purchasing supplies, but soon they became about higher things, about life, love, honor, and justice. He taught me that society was set up in such a way as to control its members, to stop us from thinking, from seeing. Soon, I could look past all the laws and illusions. I understood that mankind was being used by its rulers, that we, the people, deserved freedom. It was then that Dante began showing me pages from a book that Messer Polo had brought back from the palace of the great Genghis Khan. The manuscript, the codex, was about our order, the assassins. Is that... Hello? What's this then? Let's go and have a look up there first. Yeah! Stop being it. Anything? Apparently not. Alright, fair enough. Notice something at some point, because I can see one of those timing mechanisms there. That's what they are, but... Seriously? That's what they are, by the way. They're a timing mechanism. They let you know how long you have left before the whatchamajig expires. It goes back to where it came from. These things. Swim! Swim for your life! Ah, I see. It'll be this one here. It'll be like, get one. Seriously? Get down, you mollusk! God damn it. This'll be the one then. That. Come on! I hate this shit. Yes, yes, yes. See there? You can see it moving back. Right. Now then. Where is the... And... Why I have to go all this way, I have no idea, but I do for some reason. Because reasons, I suppose. I wonder if I can get back up there from somewhere else where that chest was. You see it there? You see it moving? Yeesh. It's a chain thing. Oh, yeah, there was a whatchamajig there as well, wasn't there? Dude, jump. Right. I think this like locks it in place or something. Yeah, it does. So, can I be asked going and climbing up there? Do I even do that from here? Good question. Let's have a look. For God's sake, he did it again! You pillock! You pleb! Pleb ass! Ballsackzio Auditore de Ballsackzi. That's what you are. Ah. Right, no, I guess I can't get up there then. And I wouldn't be able to jump across from there, so I must come back around to it from somewhere else. Okay. 36. Stop yawning, Kiwi. Alright. Oh, another one of those thingy-my-bubbles. Thingy-my-bumbles! Of course, yeah, it's that one. Keep expecting it to be my dick, you know. Our planned voyage never took place. While returning to Ravenna to pick up the remainder of his belongings, Dante died. Dismayed at the loss of my mentor, I went to inform my father and Messer Polo of the sad news. Before I could even speak, I was ushered into the study, and my father, his face white, locked the door behind me. Shocked, I listened in silence as he spoke. Dante intended to take the Codex to Spain, where it would be safe. But he was being watched. The enemy of the assassins, the Knights Templar, still existed. Let's play yawn. I always seem to end up yawning when I start playing a game. It's weird. Or recording a game, anyway. Maybe it's because I'm talking and I'm not getting enough oxygen, because I do start to ramble and don't take time to breathe. You know? I recalled the stories he had told me of the Templars, and it all became clear. Dante had been murdered. The Templars knew about the Codex, and they knew about us. Shaking, my father told me to take the Codex and leave for Spain at once with my wife and child. As Messer Polo ushered me out the door, he handed me a small piece of paper with a number on it. With this number, I could draw on his credit more ducats than I had ever seen in my life at any bank in Italy. And have you noticed that because that's also the gentle push button, every time you do it, it's like, go away! Don't want you anymore! Yeesh. Pretty much. That about sums it up. Right, do I want to go and have a look through there? Is there anything of interest in here? Let's just find out. Or is this just the way to come back from where I was? Yes, it's just the way to come back from where I was coming back. If I don't make it in time... Climb, you silly man! Okay, seriously? God damn it, Ezio! Ballsackzio Auditore da Ballsackzi! You are an ultimate ballsack! Once, twice, 3 times a ballsack, and I balls you. Pretty much. That was perfectly timed. Cool. Now I can reopen it though. And leave it permanently open. Open, says a dick. Can I reach that? Yes, I can. Aha! Awesome, awesome. Yeesh. Give me money, 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 monies. Still think that sounds like a cat. Okay, I'm gonna do it again this way, like, Open. Damn it, open. Prime, you said the Matrix would suck my hairy dick. Yeesh. At sea. We set sail that night, the ship filled with cargo to sell in the markets at Barcelona. At first all was well. Then, to avoid a coming storm, we laid anchor in the Otranto harbour. Cloaked in darkness, the pirates came. I didn't see them until they were already aboard my ship. I hid with my family in the hold. Pulling out the Codex, I ran the worn leather cover through my hands. Then, I broke the spine. The pages slid silently onto the floor. I scattered them into the chests, boxes and containers I was carrying to market. The men who found us were drunk. I could smell it on their breath. When they asked for the Codex, I knew who had sent them. Holding back my rage, I said that I had thrown it overboard. They started to laugh. 2 held me down, still grinning, while the rest cut off my wife's clothes. She begged for mercy until her voice gave out. Once they were done, they threw her into the sea. They took my cargo and sunk my ship and left me adrift, clinging to a piece of railing. I made it to the beach with my son. My wife's body washed up on shore the next morning with the tide. Nice people. Come on. Ish. Run, Ballsackzio. Are you fucking me with a spoon? You muppet. You rasbumbaseed. You rasclat. Now I have to bleeding wait for it to finish. Prat. He does this a lot. They tried to sort it out in, I think it was Assassin's Creed 3 where they first did it, where they had like... Seriously? Where he could only jump off things like that if it had somewhere safe for him to actually go to. You know? Yeah, a specific button allowed you to go specific... Oh, I can actually pull it down. I didn't know I could do that. Anyway, a button that was specifically designed to... Basically a snap to parkour. Kind of like how some games have the snap to... Are you fucking kidding me? Like how some games have the snap to cover system. Well, Assassin's Creed introduced a snap to parkour system, so to speak. But even that, unreliable at best. Better than this, but still unreliable. I can't speak for Assassin's Creed 4. Fuck's sake. I can't speak for Assassin's Creed 4 because I still haven't played it. It seemed to work okay in Rogue. I actually quite enjoyed Rogue. Rogue was really good. I haven't played Unity either, so don't know. And I will play Assassin's Creed Chronicles China because Xiaojun ish. Right, thank you. Finally. Jesus, dicks in a ball. That was not pleasant. Oh, there's something up there. Cool. Whatever. Right, now then. My leg's really itchy for some reason. I never saw the sea again. Making my way to Florence, I rented a small room and then visited the bank. I had memorized Polo's account number. With the vast sum I now had at my disposal, I went to Venice in disguise to find my father. I returned to Florence the next day. Both Polo and my father were already dead. From that moment forward, I collected treatises on architecture, studied the classics, and took vocal lessons. I adopted the name Auditore, impersonating a noble at the Florentine court. Accepted as one of their own, I took on the trappings of nobility and constructed this villa for me and my son. For my son and I. Or perhaps for my son and me, that would also be acceptable. And then I hunted them. I raised my son to fight, to find the Codex, and to kill Templars. Together we would regain the honour of my wife and avenge the death of my father, two debts that would never, that could never, be repaid. To the auditore that reads this, remember that you are not a nobleman. You are not one of the deceivers. You are one of the people. Avengers. Assemble. Yeesh. Okay, it's avenge us, not avengers, but yeesh. Money, money, money! Give me money! In a money, monies! Money, 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 monies, 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 yeesh. I know what I mean. I mean, monies. Give me monies, give me money, money. Give me monies, give me monies, give me money, money, give me some monies. Monies, 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 I want some monies. Okay, how has that managed to survive this long? Alright, how do I... There's a first person view, isn't there? There we go. Seriously, how's that managed to survive that long? They should have like rotted away to nothingness within like a few years. They're supposed to have been there for decades. Family crypt explored. Wait.